when you do an entire video and then you think that it sucked and you have to redo it, this is told someone. First question, of course, is from Jeff, God of Biscuits, who wants a bikkie? I do. I would really like a bikkie now, because I'd be able to produce one out of nowhere and hold it up, implying that Jeff, God of Biscuits, sent me a bikkie. But unfortunately, I ate all the biscuits, and I would really want a bikkie right now in order to do that sight gag, and I've failed because I ate all the biscuits in the previous taping where the gags didn't quite work, and I thought the whole thing sucked. And now I'd really like a bikkie. Next question is from Leah Garcia. Are you plucky enough to shoot the next video in some spooky place? Would you feel repentant for not doing so, and vice versa? Well, of course, I'd have to actually go and find a place that's spooky. Hang on. Really? This isn't spooky? This is just okay, I regretted it. Next question is from Jonathan Stern. If your chewing gum loses its flavour on the bedpost overnight, approximately what time does it actually lose its flavour? Haha! Here's where it's all misleading, because what happens with chewing gum is when you chew it, it releases all the flavours and the sugars while you are chewing it, and while you are still chewing it, you're still tasting the flavours that it's already released, which is the flavours. Well, they come normally from like New Jersey or somewhere. They used to be like byproducts of whiskey distilling or something. That's what's in juicy fruit. It's not an actual fruit. It's the byproducts of whiskey distilling. Anyway, what happens is all of the flavours in the gum have been already released, and when you take the chewing gum out of your mouth and put it on your bedpost, what happens is that you've already swallowed all the flavours, and the chewing gum, the actual gum, has acquired all of the flavours of the bedpost. So what you are actually tasting, if you put the chewing gum on the bedpost overnight and you put it back in your mouth, is you're tasting the flavour of bedpost. And that's what, so it's actually lost its flavour when you took it out of your mouth in the first place. Well, while you were chewing it in the first place. It's a common misconception brought together by some random skiffle band in the 1950s. Next question, the last question for the day, hopefully. Endochrom, how does it get that way? Well, it got that way. I explained how it got that way. It's because you chewed the gum and the bedpost flavours and all of that sort of thing. I already did. Why? Stalling for time while the thing goes across, and there we go. And that's why it was so hard to shoot it yesterday, because didn't have much to work with today, as I usually don't have. Well, that's it for Tell Someone for this week. If you would like to ask me a question, then ask me a question in the traditional question asking place. Or you can go to this dovetail question and answer that, because it's up there, and that's what I normally try to do anyway. Or you can do other things, like, wear some pants or something. I don't know. I don't run your life. I just entertain you for between 3 and 15 minutes per week. And last week I didn't do any because I was late with this video, and I'm sorry. I'm dangerously talented and I don't have a cool sign-off.